Let me show y'all how to make baked chicken on the stove, not in the oven. Trigger warning, start off with a pack of chicken thighs, right? You could use boneless and skinless, or you can have the skin on and remove it as you please, but clean off your chicken. That's what I do anyway. The bowl is filled with cold water, limes, vinegar. I'm removing a little of the fat, but for this recipe, I kind of left more fat on than I typically do. I deveined the chicken thighs and I removed any gunk that I did not want to eat. And then I gave it a rinse with another cold water bath. And voila, that's literally it. You just want to pat it dry after it's finished and clean out your sink with some disinfectant, some cleaner with bleach, preferably some Dawn dish soap, and wash your hands. That's all you have to do. Look at that. Beautiful. Anyway, after your chicken thighs are cleaned off, you want to go in with some seasonings. I use some onion powder, some garlic powder, a little bit of chicken Montreal. Now, this was about 12 chicken thighs, so I used a lot more seasoning than typical. And then I just seasoned it off with a little bit of Tony's and mixed it together. Now, this is just the base seasoning. Once I add them to my pot where they're going to bake, you'll see me add in some more spices and herbs. Now, in a big pot, like you're about to stew it, because it's basically what you're doing, but I'm just calling it baking. You want to add 1/4 cup of oil. Doesn't matter what kind of oil. Let that come to a high temperature, so that way once you place your chicken thighs in there, they can start to cook. And it's okay if you kind of overcrowd your pan, because you're going to cover it up anyway. Yeah, so after about 20 minutes of them cooking, I would say like 10. After like 8 to 10 minutes of them cooking, I flipped them over and I added in a bell pepper. I cut up half of a red one and half of a yellow one. Then I took a tablespoon of jerk mild seasoning marinade and I added it in there. And then I added in 1 packet of Sazon just to give it a little bit more kick flavor. And then you'll start to see it really cook. You could continuously flip it, I would say, every like 6 or so minutes. And then you just cover it up. It will generate its own juice. But after you sear it, you do want to add in about half of a cup of chicken broth or chicken stock. Make sure it's not like saucy. If it is, or it's like high sodium, just add in some water with it. And baby, that's it. It will be falling out the bone after about 30 or so minutes. Just make sure it's completely done. And baby, when I tell you, look at that chicken thigh. I had to do a taste test. Baked chicken on the stove, not in the oven. I paired it with some rice and cabbage. Yeah, try this baked chicken on the stove recipe and let me know how you truly like it.